Hi, this is Chris Underwood from the Plymouth State Broadcasting Department. I'm here with Coach Mykul Haun from the Plymouth State Women's Ice Hockey Team. And Coach, right now you're on a 3-game skid, but the games have been fairly close. What needs to change for you guys going forward in the season?
I think there's a few things. I think our focus has been one of the major things. I don't think it's a work ethic issue. I don't think it's an implementation issue. Played some really good games against some tough opponents. I think we maybe kind of underestimated UNE a little bit. I've never coached against them, so I didn't know a lot about them. So our preparation wasn't the same maybe as it was for Norwich because it's been such a large program for a long time. And, we played some really good hockey in that time frame, but I feel like, for what we need to do is just stay with our focus and just keep it going and make sure that we know what we're doing every single shift and every single period and every single game.
Awesome. And Coach, your upperclassmen right now seem to be setting the tone on offense with Connolly, Brandon, and Evans getting a lot of the scoring and points for you guys. How have they really shaped so far this offense this month?
I think a lot of times, we come in, it's a brand new season, brand new coaching staff, including myself, obviously. We have 10 new freshmen, so they get off to a hot start. But I think it really goes true to experience. Experience means a lot, and they've really stepped up. Connolly's a goal scorer, kind of sneaky a little bit, really kind of is coming into her own as well in her senior year, which is great. We've had some really good scoring from Fred Lalonde, who, maybe wasn't getting as much minutes early in the season or even in the past, and she's really kind of contributed as well. And Brandon and Court have really stepped up on our D core, and we get a lot of offense from our D, and that's really something that's by design. And I think that we've been getting some solid play by all of our seniors that have been in it and the juniors as well.
Coach, conference games for the rest of this year for you guys. What's your expectations as a first-year coach?
Well, the only game that's not a conference for us now, I think, is going to be Johnson Wales coming up. But besides that, I've really put a lot of pressure on these girls to really focus and make sure that we know who we're playing, know what the opponents are, know what systems they're running. When it's hard to implement that early because they're so used to kind of just playing the game and kind of freestyling a little bit, if you will, and just kind of going out there and playing a little more run and gun. Where we try to implement the systems, we try to work our systems based on what they do, so that we know that we can cover our basis and then create our own opportunities as well.
And Coach, you need to beat USM on Friday night and Castleton on Saturday. In the past, these games have been really back and forth between each teams. How are you guys preparing for it?
Different approaches for both because USM uses Olympic ice, so it's a little bit bigger. We've really kind of made some adjustments this week in practice where we're trying to utilize the width of the ice a little bit more, having the goalies understand the depth of where they're going to be at, and really just come with a game plan where we like to be aggressive, but on Olympic ice you can't be overly aggressive. You have to be more passive. You have to kind of sit back and let the play evolve and maybe just take some lanes away and some options. And then you go back to the Castleton game on Saturday where we haven't prolifically this season done well on a second game on a back-to-back on a Saturday. We need to change that. And if we want to make a playoff push and really go deep in the playoffs this year, this is a huge weekend for us. And I think Castleton, we lost to them 2-zip, empty netter with 11 seconds left in a 1-zip game at their barn. It's going to be a different feel for us here, and I think we're going to be really prepared.
Coach, best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much.